And I was like, oh, tomorrow's December 1st. And then I was like, tomorrow's December 1st. Like, tomorrow is the day that I was adopted. Hello, everyone. I'm gonna like scoot back a little bit. I don't know. Today is a very special day and I wanted to talk about it with you guys. I was just thinking again about what I wanted to film and put on this channel. And this is something that's super important to me, so I want to share it with you guys. If you didn't know, today is a very special day because today is my gotcha day. I was adopted and today was the day that I was adopted. A gotcha, you know how they celebrate? So some people celebrate your gotcha day. My family has always done it and it's something very special. And I was looking at the calendar yesterday and I was like, oh, tomorrow's December 1st. And then I was like, tomorrow's December 1st. Like, tomorrow is the day that I was adopted. And I was adopted from Belarus. Belarus is a really small country that is next to Russia. I will put a picture right here so you guys can see on a map what it looks like and where it is. And it's right next to Russia. I was adopted with my twin sister and my brother, and my oldest brother was adopted earlier from the same family, and so we are all blood related, which is really, really cool. A lot of adopted families sometimes don't do that or don't have the opportunity to do that, but the orphanage that we were in allowed my parents to adopt all of us as blood siblings. So it's something very cool and very special that like I can be with my twin sister. Like, some people can't say that when they're adopted, that sometimes twins are separated or families or siblings are separated. So for us to be adopted by the same family is really, really cool and a blessing, and it's been amazing. And as you guys know, I'm 25. I was adopted at 3 years old. I was put into an orphanage at 1, I'm pretty sure. I think my adopted mom was telling me 1995. It was definitely a different world of adoption. It wasn't maybe as easy. Yeah, it was just, I don't know how to explain it. It was just a different time. So the doctors, the hospitals, the orphanages, they were just very different back then. So we don't have a lot of information. My sister and I are twins. We don't know who's older. So every time everyone asks us who's older, we don't know. Nobody's ever told us. The doctors didn't know. The hospitals don't know. The orphanage doesn't know. Nobody gave them any of our medical records. So there's just a lot of unknown. We do know our last name. I've never met my birth parents. I get that question a lot, where if I would want to meet them. I would love to meet them, but just with the system and how it is, how Belarus is, it would be very, very hard, I think, because it's not just, oh, let's just go to Belarus and they're just going to show up. It's usually not like that. And so it would be really beautiful to meet them and see what they look like. Like, I've never seen a picture of them. I don't know what they look like. I can kind of put similar traits together because all of us, we all look exactly the same pretty much. We have very similar features, so I could probably put together maybe a mom and a dad that look like us because we all look exactly the same. Some really cool things that a lot of people don't know about me is that my birth family, I am one of 12, which is insane to think about. I never thought that I could be one of 12, but I am one of 12. And we are the youngest 4, and then there is actually a younger sister who was adopted after us by a different family. I know her, I've met her, I talk to her all the time, so it's really cool that even though we're not in the same family, that we are still the same family, but we can still have that connection and see each other and talk to each other now with phones. Back then when we were first adopted, we didn't have any communication because we were like 5 years old, you know, so we didn't get the chance to talk to each other. But when we got older, we have more communications, we can FaceTime, we can talk to her all the time. So it's beautiful that we can still have that connection with our younger sister. As we know, she is the youngest. We don't know if my family had other siblings, if they had put them into an orphanage. We don't know. That's a sad part about the country, Belarus, right? They like to keep a lot of things private, so we really don't know much, and so it's hard to answer people's questions. Like, when people find out that I'm adopted, I can't really answer the typical questions like, have I seen my mom? Do I want to go meet them? Do I want to go and see where they live? I honestly don't know a lot of things about it, but I'm very blessed to be adopted. I lead one of the clubs at school in the pro-life club, and we were talking about adoption because October is adoption month, so we were just talking about adoption, and they asked me to share my story, and it was just really beautiful to reflect on my adoption again. It's always it's a part of me, right? I'm adopted. I can't say that I'm not, but it's a part of me, and it's a special part of me, and I love that I'm adopted, and I love my adopted family. I love my mom and my dad. I don't consider them any less than my mom and my dad. I know sometimes adoptions can be harder for certain people, but I don't feel that way. I feel 100% that they're my mom and my dad, and I love them beyond all measures. They were able to give me a better life. In Belarus, if you're not adopted by 16, you're just put out on the streets. So it would be crazy to imagine my world and my life if that was me. And it's a sad reality because that's happening to people all around the world all the time. And so to have the opportunity to be adopted, I'm just so grateful to God. Like, God knew what he was doing when he created me, when he brought me to this earth, when he brought me to my adopted family. I'm just beyond blessed to be a part of the church family. I always think about it too. You know, when you get married and you have to change your last name, like, I don't want to change my last name because I love being a church. I love my family so much. I love my brothers and sisters. I love my mom and my dad. And so I know that I will in the future if I get married, but just leaving the church name is just, I always want to keep it a part of me. It's something that's very special to me. I'm 100% grateful, and I'm grateful to God for just the life that he's given me, the opportunities to see the world, to be a missionary, to live in New Jersey, to live in Indiana for a little bit, to just live in Kansas for college. Like, God knew what he was doing, and I'm just so grateful to God for my life. So today was my gotcha day, and it's always been a fun celebration. I'm alone, as you guys can see, for my gotcha day. Usually I'm home with my family, and they always do something really special, and so I'm grateful for that because it's just a fun time. Like, it's just a blessing that God has put into my parents' lives, into my life, and it's just a really fun celebratory day for us, and I'm just very grateful. Like, all I can really say is I'm just grateful for life, grateful for who God made me, who he put into my life, how he planned out my life. I'm just very grateful. So as I sit here and reflect, I just want to bring that up to you guys, let you guys know more about me, that I was adopted. I'm just very grateful for today and my gotcha day and coming to America, right? Because it was a crazy travel process. If you guys want to know more about that, maybe I can like film a video with my mom explaining how she went to Belarus, because the stories are so funny and they're so cool. I don't remember anything from really any part of that age. We didn't speak English, we spoke Belarusian. Me and my sisters, they said that we had our own language, that we had a twin language, that we would talk to each other. So it was definitely a time, and so it'd be something really cool maybe that my mom could join in on a video and explain some of the travel processing and stuff like that, because I don't remember any of it. I only really remember like probably 5 and up. Like when I became 5 years old, went to kindergarten, I started being more aware of the world at that point, but younger than that, I don't really remember much. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys have any questions about adoption, if you have any questions about me and my story, I'm definitely open to talk about it. I understand that adoption has a lot of questions that come with it, so if you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. I'm open to talk about it. It's something that's really important to me and special to me, but I'm just, again, very grateful for life and the opportunities that God has given me, and so I'm just really happy to celebrate today. That is my gotcha day, the day that I came to America from Belarus, and I'm just grateful for today. Again, thank you so much for all your love and support, and I just wanted to share a little bit more about myself, and if you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. But I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great day. I know I will, since I'm going to be celebrating my gotcha day, but I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys. Okay, I forgot to take a thumbnail again as I was about to go edit the video. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, bye!